6'5", that's where he needs to stay, inside that long range of Henry Akinwade, because Akinwade from a distance is dangerous. That's where he wants to fight. Zolkin wants to be here like this on the inside. See the champion, World Championship, and here you see it. That's what Zolkin has to close. That's what Akinwade has to keep open.
Akinwade normally likes to fight up on paper as we check out the table.
Soviet heavyweight champion. He is making the first defensive.
Henry Akinwade in the black trunks.
Tends to do what style, what weaknesses. He was so worried that we were going to go. I would never do. Or any strengths or weaknesses. What
here? Any
awful lot of fighting over 40 years. I can't remember two guys this tall fighting tall and how.
I'm not sure.
Wandy wins. He goes, maybe we need a power forward there of his size.
Squad, I'm just envious.
Coming from where he comes from.
Outside, Akinwade's got that straight left.
John Johnson said that Zolkin is the best athlete he's ever. And went on to have a tremendous career. There's a lead right hand by Henry Akinwade. Now we're a straight right.
This guy's outside with a telestrator so well. Pass that jab too well.
We know what he's got to bend his knees a little more. He's got to fire something hard to the body, and he's got to give Akinwade measuring shots, not hard.
He'll come right at you as you can.
Over again, he should be able to time. Zolkin should be able to time that.
Williams play Zolkin in June.
You know, I've watched quite a bit over a short amount of time.
By Akinwade.
Zolkin, look out after the bell. The MGM Grand, and Alex Zolkin has been her dog.
Finding a home. He hit him two straight good rights and start thinking about blocking nor countering.
Akinwade just seemed convinced that he was going to eventually, which required none.
Has never been down in his career, showing his sharp wit.
He's funny.
Respect necessary here. Akinwade's got a already. Zolkin needs to unload. There you saw Zolkin need another straight right down the pipe.
Zolkin.
The other guy never figured out how to stop it, and he got eaten up by a guy and not feel it.
Over the right eye of Alex Zolkin, a straight right by Henry Akinwade, and that's about.
Seeming a little desperate, will now get very desperate.
It's a left jab and a right hand, and a left jab and a right hand.
And as soon as he gets inside,
banging incessantly, and he's got a cut.
Taking some punishment, Akinwade. That one, Zolkin guarded. Having his way with those right hands.
Right, that is peppering Zolkin. Look at that. 15 stitches, whatever. That's a down. Now that it's over.
Round number, which has 5 seconds left in round one.
Quite a southpaw. Is that straight right down the middle. Bang, you just saw it again. But conversely, the textbook weapon for an orthodox fighter for a southpaw is the shot.
Let up. It has been furious from the start.
He's getting nothing
to what would be Zolkin's power, but still winning.
Just like that. Undefeated 30. Now Akinwade just holding on. Tired here now, and it's only round Akinwade. Now Zolkin trying to shake
this intense punishment. It's not
the WBO heavyweight champion.
I think it's thrown a meaningful body shot yet. And boy, you should be able to shoot body.
He takes one underneath there, and there's another one. They keep coming down the middle.
In the meantime,
round number 4. Zolkin won rematches with Mike Hunter and Tony Tubbs. But
he's using a light jab. You should stuff it a couple times. Up right away. Don't wait and go back and set up another combination.
Exactly. Setting up again. Very good on the part of
jab, doubling up on the jab, and then a right hand, and down goes. Remaining in round 4, Canvas with a short
with the right hand. Here he comes. Boom. He hit. See, it's a delayed reaction.
Watch here. There's the right hand, and then he gets pushed. He's a little bit of a bounce. I guess so, Steve. Bertie. I do
with this tall guy.
Heavyweight title. Henry Akinwade at 6'7" in the black trial.
Bombs, and right now Zolkin is not punching with any real.
A particularly knockout artist. 24 wins
on the outer edge.
Comes in. He doesn't want to get in that street kind of fight either.
Of blood streaking down the brand by Henry Akinwade. The blood talking about Alex Zolkin. Cut over the right arm.
That's going to be the end of this fight. Boy, is it ever there, Bobby. He's a one punch. He can't do this with Ty showing a good chin. And
particularly the uppercuts. He comes.
Looks to still have plenty left.
For Zolkin. Cut over Zolkin.
His eyes all reddened.
Henry Akinwade, but this Zolkin on the canvas for the first time.
Not tough. They're not digging. They're not being tie you up.
Been furious, and it is
effect. I mean, he's getting a little weary, and I think he's going to take one.
This Zolkin has any ideas of climbing back into this thing because, as you say, perhaps Akinwade taking the starts to come on a little more.
But Zolkin has to get back in this fight right now because he's lost every round.
More steam on those punches by Akinwade. And Alex Zolkin emanating from
his eyes right on that cut. He's got his eyes on his face.
Alex Zolkin, and this could be a matter of time.
I'm afraid I've got it 60.
It's a little more effective. Aggressiveness and in the fridge.
Rather, Akinwade gets encouraged.
Championship, the first of an unprecedented 3 consecutive heavyweight title fights. Oh,
and Zolkin isn't making him pay.
If you land
frustration,
popping him with a jab.
A big enough target in front of him.
As thick as this is going to be really telling. If Zolkin is as good a shape as he says, he could turn the fight there.
Talking about.
Zolkin's got enough problems
this round. He got no marks. Oh, in this fight, in command. Oh.
Behind the jab, but he has to throw full combination and just keep.
Number 7. Zolkin, February of 1990. Number 8 by the end of round 7.
And that brief moment is big. I mean, the camera showed it perfectly.
Has to be on the inside.
And ugly.
He's not just 1-2.
He's just forgetting about the hook.
For a hook, and he never has thrown one yet. After that right hand.
Long arms out, keep moving.
Out of 12-round fight.
Zolkin on the canvas for the first time in his career, back in the 4th. Wondering how Zolkin. Boy, what a look on the.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he's got some scowl on. Doesn't
Long Zolkin yesterday. If he
wants to go out there and.
Well, and we're seeing that here.
And I may turn his punch in with a little more pop to him.
Well,
but the same round. And I read the gloves have Grant written. I mean, can you imagine?
Combination he's landed in many rounds.
Of Henry Akinwade. In this case, he'd also stand for Ha, as he might have the last laugh.
Little tiny jab, uppercut, and a hook. Both shots, clean, perfect. That's what he would.
And Zolkin, despite the same class, the same league, he's
trying. He just doesn't have what it takes to compromise.
He is an aggressive fighter, but Akin scoring. What do you think of that? That's
well, you know, the 6th round you could have all time with that score.
Yeah, what I gave 1 round to Zolkin, and let me tell you, it's public.
They tiring out from throwing all those punches, and of course Zolkin getting by Zolkin, but doing his left knee. Do you remember that being there in the German?
No, fuck.
No. Yep, it's over. Hamansky recommends to Richard Steele check it out. And
defeated and